Happy Monday, everybody. I almost said Sunday because I'm used to it, but I hope you're all happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Excuse my nose. The allergies are crazy right now. Hey, Jeannie. Welcome. Hello, M. Jada. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Doctor. Hey, Gracie. Hello, hello. Hopefully, y'all have had a good Monday. I know Mondays normally are not everybody's favorite, but it's okay. Hello, Morning and Cherry. Hello, Rachel and Hot Sun. Hello, Annie. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for your donation, love. And thank you, M, for your donation. You'll go after Stephanie. Oh, I can't say your name. Hello, Oh Orange. Welcome. Rising Phoenix, hello. Hello, Lost Paradise. How are you? Hello, Paula. Hello, Crystal. Just letting it fill up a little bit before I start the donations, if you're wondering. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the space. You canceled dinner? They canceled dinner? That sucks. People are so much fun. Hello, CC Sag. Not all people, just some people. Okay, we got 2 more spots, and then I'll start, unless it goes slow, and then I'll just start. But Stephanie, get your question ready, please. Just so y'all know I'm here. Not that I wouldn't be, but, you know, give them something to look at. All right, we'll just wait for the last, I'll just let the last 2 fill up. Stephanie, what was your question, boo, for your donation? And thank you for the list, Jeannie. I appreciate you, love. I know there's still 2 free listers. Lost Paradise. Has Mike evolved when it comes to his insecurities, ego, and pride? Alright, we're going to look into the Twinflame deck and see. Alright, Spirit Guides. Let's see, has Mike evolved? Is he an evolved person now during this separation? Well, he's recognizing some things. It looks like he's finally understanding, like, maybe his journey, his purpose, your connection with him. I think he's had a hit as far as, like, the destruction of his life. So he has undergone some kind of tower movement, especially because I feel with the material world card here, it's like that was his main focus, and that's been destroyed. not that his money is necessarily gone, it's just it kind of needed to happen, you know, like he needed to stop paying so much attention to the 3D and really work on the shadow. So I do feel like he has done the shadow work. What else we got? Something should happen sometime during the winter time before between y'all. Um, I think whereas he may not have had big dreams before, he's finally starting to dream bigger. I think that was the main problem with this connection in the past was that he played small and you intimidated him. And so instead of pursuing it because it was hard, he went and settled somewhere else or just, you know, away from you because it's easier to give up than to, you know, keep going. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Yeah, he's been through a lot, like really heavy energy, loss of things. He really feels the pain of the separation between the two of you. He's finally realized like he needs to keep his heart open, and that destruction kind of ripped his heart open, whatever that was. I think things got real heavy and a lot. But you know, those tower moments sometimes be like that because I think the Knight of Wands, like he needed to address that. He was non-committal. He was in and out. He was doing whatever Mike wanted to do and not necessarily what was best for a relationship, a connection, that type of thing. So I think that's where like the spiritual work came in, was to change those parts of himself. Yeah, like now he's willing to build. Now he's willing to invest something solid. Whereas before, I think he only felt worthy when people were like boosting his ego, or he had like a nice car, a nice house, and instead of like doing the internal work. But I think he has done some sort of internal work. I'm not going to say that he's a fully evolved person, but I do feel like he loves himself more now. Um, and he does recognize that he did put a lot of emphasis on, you know, the 3D things like money, cars, and hoes, you know, that, all that. And it became too much. Like, it just disappointed him. And now he looks at it and he's like, I don't know why I ever really cared, you know. So that's the energy I'm getting from him today, love. I hope that helps. All right, you're next. And I think beginning not this week but the following week, I'm going to change the structure of the free readings and the donation readings. Like, I think the donation readings are just going to be 5 tarot cards and 1 oracle card, and then the free readings will just be 3 cards, so that way I can try to fit more people in, because my channel has been slowly moving up, but it's not growing the way I want it to. So I want to be able to find a way to get more people here. So just so y'all are aware in advance. Okay, general messages for the month of November. Let's see, what are we going to use today for you? Let's start with tarot. Hello, Kirby. Alright, let's see. General messages, month of November. This is really nice. I like this for you. Okay, so the first thing I got with the Temperance card, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups is there's gonna be a conversation between you and your person about like blending either your families together or some kind of um like blending your lives together. There's gonna be a conversation had. I feel like you're gonna be filled with a lot of happiness and joy. I think it's gonna bring you a lot of peace. Temperance to me is very patient and kind and very peaceful. So when temperance comes in, this could actually happen towards the end of November, where this conversation is had about how are we going to blend our families together? How are we going to make this work? How can we make sure that we're doing each other right, right? So I think something that you've been manifesting or you've been really putting effort into for a long time is starting to produce whatever results that is. And it's opening up this big door of the world. And this tree is full of color and light. And it's like you're stepping out of one cycle and into something new. And something with the world, I feel like it gives me the energy of like you've been in a big struggle up into this point and everything's been kind of dark and alone and you didn't have the support from friends, family, partners, and so you've kind of just done it alone. And something about this world is going to open up your ability to be your true divine feminine, like to be softer, not have to be so much in control, because I feel like the person next to you is willing to take on some of that weight to guide you and to help you grow along with them growing because of you. And it's opening up this new experience, which is, it looks really good. um let's see what else we can get. Okay, so the main energies I'm getting from the oracles is like these three cards here actually. It's like you're still kind of stuck in the place of being resourceful, kind of a little prickly, because like I said, I think you've had to take on the majority of responsibility control. And so you may have, these little stickers or thorns like don't approach me. But this card equals 11. So I feel like you and your person coming together is going to help you to lay down that unapproachable type of energy. And I think it needs to happen because it's like with this ego sublimation, it's basically saying like a lot of the things that we do is the control thing, right? And it's all based around the ego trying to protect ourselves. Like we put all these thorns up, like don't approach me, don't talk to me, I don't have time for it. Um, and so like over the next few weeks, I feel like that ego is gonna diminish. Like you're not gonna have to be so on guard. Because right now I feel you're kind of stuck in this, in between. You're like halfway in the new world. I mean, the way I'm feeling it is that you're kind of in the end of one cycle. You're right at the precipice of something else opening up. So it's almost like there's just one more step. And you're going to kind of sit there for a minute and try to adjust, and like, I feel like once you step into this new world, you're going to see that, especially with these cards, the overflow, the first breath, and the farther gate, the overflow is like once you step into this new world and you embrace that the universe has you no matter what happens with your partner, no matter what happens anywhere. This overflow is meant and destined for you. It's kind of like this seven of coins, like you reap what you sow. And I feel like you've sowed a lot, right, with the seven of coins. And that's why earlier I said, like, I feel there's something blossoming, and it's going to turn into this wonderful big colorful tree once you step into this new world. And go into it with the beginner's mind. You're not going to understand how it feels to be at peace, and sometimes your ego is going to try to, like, I don't trust this, it's too good to be true, blah blah blah. But it says it's a bold step forward. There's light on the other side of this gate. So just keep going, boo. Like, I see really good things for you. I've got chills right now, and I just wish the absolute best for you and everyone here. And I hope that helps, love. And thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Alrighty. So now I'm on the free list. So Jeannie, I'm going to need your question. We'll see how much of the free list we can get done. You're welcome, love. And I love you. You're an amazing girl, and you deserve nothing but the best. It still cracks me up every time you do that, love. Like, it just does. It tickles me pink. Okay. How does Jeff see the relationship with you? Okay. I got you. Let's see. Alright, how does Jeff see the relationship with Jeannie? The main energy I'm getting from him is he doesn't understand the emotions that he's feeling, especially with the moon and the seven of cups. This is like enchantment almost. It's illusion and dreamy, and like he couldn't have wished for anything better. It gives me the sense that he sees it as something he couldn't even have dreamed of. He may not understand it. He may not fully know where it's going with the Chariot, but he knows that there's love here. And he knows that in time the two of you will create this grand place to where you two can make memories, and like in 10 years from now look back and really just be like, man, we made it through all of these things. So it's just a very dreamy energy. This is all water. We got Cancer and Pisces. Just all of these are all Cancer and Pisces. So it's very much dreamlike. It's love. I can't even explain it. Like, his heart overflows when it comes to this connection. So to get all water cards, all love cards, it feels like he's, like I said, he's not sure where it's going, but he does love the energy that he feels when he's with you. He loves that he can see a future. He can see looking down the line at the memories that you make now. So it's really a good energy for that. You're welcome, Jeannie. Thank you for being here. Alright, what should you focus on during this time for self-improvement? Alright, let's see. Okay, the first message I got from Spirit is grief is a slow process. And I feel like you have had a lot of grief, more than most. You've been betrayed, you've lost people you love, you've had a lot go on, that Ten of Swords. But Spirit says as long as you just try every day to do one thing to work on that place of yourself that still holds that grief, to acknowledge it, to feel it, to take care of you first, always, right? Because sometimes when it comes to grief, especially loss, we get in this place of trying to fill the hole with like outside things like alcohol, drugs. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but it could even be food or another person, right? Don't put another person in the place of the love that you need to be giving yourself, right? So you're the main focus of the month. It's like really finding those places that you can either get an outlet to transmute the grief or just work through it. It's not an overnight thing, but you'll get there. Like, you're gonna have days where you feel like, fuck these people, I can't stand it, I just want out, and that's okay. Like, both are fine, right? As long as you're willing to fight those still and get up every day and continue the fight, everything is gonna be good. Um, there's big opportunities here, big grounded opportunities. They may be slow, and like I said, even if it takes you 10 years to get to the place of this golden opportunity, do not be hard on yourself. Don't try to rush yourself. Don't try to force something that doesn't fit, because I don't necessarily feel like it's time yet, because there's still like, I don't know how to say it, like there's still some work on the inside. So I would say forgiveness and acceptance and surrender is going to be your biggest advice this month. You just got a whole extended. But what's funny is it's like everything you want is coming. Love, warmth, and stability. And start focusing more on this and what you have in the present moment. Be more grateful for what you do have. Last night I was sitting outside and I was like, man, I love my life. I have nothing to complain about. Like, I love my life. And I was just having a conversation with God, the universe, and thanking them for like just letting me sit there and enjoy that moment. But it's like, even though it may not be super the whole sun at first, it's still there. The opportunity is still there. But, don't force it. Just let it flow. Acceptance, surrender, um, being grateful and forgiving, because we're human too, and we've fallen short a lot in our lives, and there might be some people you need to forgive that you haven't, from a long time ago. And even if you feel they don't deserve it, it's not for them, it's for you. And it's really looking inside, finding that peace within yourself to where you can converse with the ethereal realms and have them to help to guide you. And the more that you find that peace within, the more that you'll hear the voices, the more that you'll hear what they're trying to say. But this is a month for really focusing on forgiveness, acceptance, and really, just keep going. And if you have a bad day, don't beat yourself up for it, because you are human and you're allowed. So that's what I got for you, boo. And I love you, my dearest Sim. Good night, boo. I gotta put the wings. I always do it with the horns. All right, so next we have Jada. Jada, are you here? Jada, free listers. Y'all got it early today, so show up. Let me catch up on this list. There you are. Okay. I just need your question, my love. Oh, I got it. I'm so sorry, Jada. I just needed to scroll up. My bad, my bad. I got you. I'm sorry. I'm human. I'm only human. Isn't there a song like that? Alma and Kirby. Alright. Jada. I got your question, my love. I'm sorry. What are Robert's current feelings and next actions? Okay, let's see. What's Robert doing? What you doing, Robert? Let's see. And thank you, Jeannie, for reposting it. I'm sorry. Ooh. If he happens to get into another relationship, he's walking away from it because he's realizing that this woman is a succubus. He feels that he made a very big mistake when you two separated. I also take it as he's turning that boat around and coming back towards you because he's realizing on the other side it's not it. And he still feels like that chemistry, that pull to you, that want for you, that desire for you. Yeah, I feel like he's very sorry for any conflict you two have had, whether that be recent or in the past. I just feel like he feels very stupid right now. And I hate to say it like that, but I honestly feel that he fought against something that was so pure and so meaningful. He wants it back, and he could be doing some kind of like manifestation or even just speaking like to others about wanting to return. And then look, I got the Eight of Wands at the bottom. So like I said, I feel he made a huge mistake and he's realizing that now. So I would just send him love and light, boo, and just, like, instead of like when you think about him, think about the positives of him. And like if he can't speak well from his heart, say he speaks really good from his heart, like just switch it up, transmute it, just start putting it out there. Like he still wants me. He's coming back. He'll be back. Like, of course, I'm his person. Be very confident in the things that you speak about him or think about him, because you're sending that vibration out. And if you like, a lot of people, they like to, focus on like what was wrong with relationships. And that doesn't help anybody. Even if you don't want this person back, it's like you focus on the good. Good will still come. So that's what I've got for you, love. All right, so Doctor is next. Oh, I'm glad that it resonated, boo. All right, Doctor, next 48 hours. Bum, bum, bum. The next 48 hours, what's gonna happen? Next 48 hours. There's some kind of balancing in a connection. This could be a past connection, past life connection. This could also be like within you. There's like a shakeup in the heart space of a person right now. It's like that heart is opening up. It's like getting balanced again. It's seeing something like I want to say for the first time, and it gives me a sense of like, you know, in Stella, that movie Stella got her groove back, like that. It's like you can breathe. It's like a home. Because there was a lot of conflict here. Like, I think this person fought against opening up. So they just held back. And I think now it's like, okay, I'm going to fight for this. So even if it's not in the 3D, it feels like there's a big shift energetically in the 5D. Maybe the heart space is being opened. And it could be because you've been manifesting this, or you've been, you know, setting the intention like, I don't want to give up on love, but I need to see some. I need to see some love. So bring it to me. And I think there's still going to be a pause in the next 48 hours, honestly. But I'd say within the next 6 weeks, I feel you're going to see a big change in your love life. So I think within the next 48 hours, though, you or somebody else is going to feel this almost like a balanced, peaceful, like, I don't know if it's a surrender or an opening of the heart space. Maybe if you do like a heart chakra opening or connecting with your person, meditation, maybe even just envision your heart sending their heart a bright light. And if this isn't a past person, I would just say send it to the universe, you know, and what you put out will come back. So that's what I've got for you, boo. And you're welcome. All right, Gracie. And hello, Deandra. Welcome. Sorry the free list is closed for today, but I am glad that you came. Gracie. What is coming for you that you are not expecting? Let's see. I feel there's going to be a situation this week where you have the upper hand. You know more, you look better, your vibration is higher. Somebody could try to like bait you or try to get you out of character, but it's like you don't have to say anything. You're just alright. You already have the upper hand in something. What is this? There's something in your life that looks like it's falling away and you don't quite see it. Or it's needing to fall away. And it's needing to fall away for your peace. And I don't know if this is a person that just always like you keep giving to, right? And every time you give to them, it hurts a little bit more. It hurts a little bit more. Like there's going to be something that happens within this next week that is going to be like, it's almost like that dark horse, right? That dark horse of karma. And karma is going to come for you if you're good. Karma is going to come for you if you're bad. So whoever's been planting these seeds of like pain or betrayal or just animosity into your back, it's going to end this week. And you're going to be able to like feel so much lighter. You might not even see this happen. This might be something that's like going on behind the scenes. But you're going to feel like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to just leave everything behind and go into the unknown, because whatever was back here, just, it's a bunch of shit, right? I'm just going to let it go and forget what I've invested and just, I may look back every now and again, but I'm still headed forward. So I don't know what that is or who that is to you, but I feel like a very fed up energy within you. But it's almost like as soon as you feel it, the universe takes care of it and removes it. And you feel it like, I'm free. So I don't know what that is. It could be a coworker, a friend, a family member, something like that. But please let me know, because it feels like it's somebody that smiles in your face, but like may say things like every time you tell them you're doing well, they're like, well, that's not gonna work, or you have an idea. I think they call them like monitoring spirits, the spirits that will like try to direct you off of your path instead of. But anyways, they're taking care of that, so it's cool. All right, morning general career for this week. All right, let's see. Okay. I feel it's kind of like, even with Gracie, it's like you don't have to fight. But there's somebody in your career environment that, or somebody that like causes chaos and confusion, and you know, and it's funny because like you see the emperor looking at the high priestess and the conflict here, so it's almost like the boss recognizes that you're not the person that's trying to backstab or trying to tell on people, they're trying to whatever. Now this could also just be like, you don't have to fight. It's like a suggestion, you don't have to fight too hard, because you are being recognized without even knowing it, because somebody is looking at you like this, like you do your job, you know your shit, you tell the truth, and whatever you've been wishing for as far as your career is concerned. I see you have some kind of confusion here, but the star is here to remind you, like you're gonna be elevated, you're gonna be seen, and you don't have to be like this to be seen, right? You don't have to be attacking other people or making other people look bad or whatever. You just shine just naturally. And I feel like something is coming towards you. Somebody is recognizing what it is that you do or don't do, basically. And I think you're going to hear some kind of communication, possibly about a promotion, a new job, something like that. So hopefully that resonates. All right, so next we have Cherry. You're welcome, Gracie. Cherry. You're welcome, morning. Rachel. Oh, Rachel. Cherry. They're not used to me reading free lists so early. Okay. Hot Sun. I'm gonna turn the little glass over every time just to see if they make it before the sand runs out. Okay. You've been dreaming about him? Does it show him coming towards you? Let's see. Whoa. I do see him like communicating with you or wanting to communicate with you, but he comes off like, I don't know, like everything is your fault. And I hate to say that, but that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Like he feels like he's a more evolved individual, and the pain that he feels is not fair, so he's going to tell you that. Now, I do have the sun at the bottom, so maybe he's awakening to the fact that was him in the past, like always feeling like he was better than, or the man, egotistical style. So there could be movement away from some painful cycle he's been through, but he's done it to himself. He's also going to communicate, like, let's work on this, let's try to work on this, let's see where it goes. And maybe he wants to transmute this Ten of Wands, like it's heavy without you, it's hard. He's come across a lot of different adversities, and he wants to turn it into, almost like the polar opposite, the Ten of Coins. So he wants to transmute it. I think he does kind of recognize that he's done a lot of things to himself, whereas in the past he may have been projecting on others, because of course nothing can be wrong with him. Those people that it's always like, there ain't nothing wrong with me, it's all you, all the time. It's never me, it's all you. You're the problem, I'm not the problem. That kind of energy. So it could say like he's trying to overcome that, or he has, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Matt. He definitely, if he hasn't gone through an ego death, I feel it's coming. And you're welcome. Anytime, anytime. All right, Annie. What can you expect between you and your husband? Let's see. Okay. I kind of feel that there's been a lot of times where you have felt that this person has not addressed certain things that have happened in the connection. They're very slow to be like, I'm sorry, we need to work on this. It's always, you need to do this, you need to do that, all those things. There's a big change here with the death card. I think something during Scorpio season is going to wipe out whatever conflict that's been there. It's going to put an end to the dumbness, whatever dumbness this person has been up to or doing. I do feel by the end of Scorpio season, you'll see a big change in like the two of y'all's dynamic when it comes to conflict. Because what I see is he's quick to do bad things, or to, I don't want to say bad, he's quick to do things that he's not supposed to do, but he's very slow to admit it, or very slow to apologize for it. So whatever that is coming to an end during, I'd say right after Scorpio season, so maybe like Sagittarius season. Things should be a lot more calm and easier to navigate. And it's almost like he feels he has a reason to be the way he is, and like he doesn't have to do this, and so something's going to happen to where he's going to realize like, oh, I have to do this. You made it. Hello, Filthy. How are you? Happy, what Monday. I almost got confused again. All right, Stephanie. Okay, General, what does Spirit want you to know? The song Blue Ain't Your Color is on right now. You might meet somebody in a bar and they'll be like, blue ain't your color, boo. Let's change that real quick. No, I don't know. Maybe Spirit's telling you, like, hey, blue is not your color. You don't need that guy. It's so black and white. It looks like there's a fire sign that would like to create something with you. It doesn't have to be necessarily a fire sign. But this person knows you or knows of you, is what I'm getting. And they can see the future with you. Could be a Pisces, a Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe. But I don't think you've recognized this person, or if you did, you never thought like there was an opportunity to do anything with. Now, I don't know why it turned into love. I know you did not ask for love, but this is what Spirit's talking about. This person could be your unicorn. I have a feeling this person is going to come in and be like, you know what? I've been in the shadows for too long. I'm going to come out and I'm going to shock your ass. You see all that lightning? I'm going to come shock you. And say, blue ain't your color. He wants to bring some fire in there. Mike better do better. He better hurry his ass up, because if not, that Two of Cups is going to sweep you off of your feet. They are magic. They are a fiery, hot magic. Mysterious, too. Like, interesting. That's a combination right there. Oh, thank you, Philip. You are upset. Why? Are you okay? Alright, let's see. Oh, orange. I don't know. You're going to have to tell me. And they might even say that about that. Like, thank you, Cece. You're going to go after orange. Okay, love? What can you expect coming towards you in November for the positive, Siona? Siona. You love them long names, girl. I can only say the first couple. Oh, orange. All right, let's see. What good is coming in November? And then, Cece, I got you. Just make sure you put your question down. All right, let's see, love. A brand new opportunity in something. This could be an offer of like a promotion. This could be an offer from somebody from your past. With the Six of Cups, though, it could also be like an opportunity to mend things from the past or build something off of what you have learned in the past. Maybe you'll plant a seed. Nights Like This is on by Kaylani. You might want to listen to that. This could be an offer from somebody from your past, and it puts you in this place of like, I don't know. I don't know if I want old or do I want something new. Yeah, it's like you're ready to embrace this new world. And I don't think you want to be disturbed by the past, but I keep hearing that thing of like, whatever is from the past, you can use it to accomplish something in the future. So maybe your past traumas, your past problems. Yeah. Ooh. Are you walking away from the devil himself? Interesting. Um, so you can embrace the new and walk away from whatever this devil is to you. Everybody is different. This could be you even like walking away from emotions that have kept you from having movement going forward. Because there's an opportunity here to open up this new place. But something is, I think, there's a choice that needs to be made. And it can be very positive, depending on which way you choose to go. So I hope that helps, Siona. You get upset. Yeah, I had to switch them this weekend just because. Just because. Just because. Sometimes things just, I gotta switch it up a little bit. But guess what? My grandbaby, he's gonna be Cat in the Hat for Halloween, and me and my daughter are gonna be Thing 1 and Thing 2. Without the blue hair. I'm not doing blue hair, but it'll be cute. Just a side note, in case y'all care about my life any kind of way. Okay, Cece. What is your question? Of course, anytime, Siona, you know that. I got you, girl. I got you. All right, Cece, what is going on with you? What can we look into? It's gonna be adorable. He was Batman. There was a harvest festival or something, and he was Batman for that. But on Halloween, he's gonna be the Cat in the Hat. The costume is adorable. I was like, we've got to do that because he's a cute kid and he's walking now, so it'll be fun. You want a general of, okay. What does Cece need to know today? If I get pictures or something, I'll post them so y'all can see. Let's see. What does Cece need to know for her greatest and highest good today, Spirit? Growth, boo. Growth. There's growth happening. Even if you don't see it. Because her up here, she looks, she's chilling. But I don't think she realizes, like, all the roots that have attached her to this certain thing, right? Growth. Something in your life is growing. Sovereignty. Your insight, your connection, your connectivity, the way that you view life is changing, it's growing, it's evolving, and you're starting to understand that everything works together perfectly. And with that gives you like that surrender, that just peace. Like I was telling y'all last night, I was outside just vibing with Source, man. We were just having a whole conversation because I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for my channel. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for so many things. I'm grateful my ass wakes up in the morning. I'm grateful for the breath. What did I say? Gratitude. The attitude of gratitude. I feel like you've had a lot of growth as far as that's concerned. Like even if things don't look particularly great on the surface, it's like you still know that the possibilities for your life are abundant. Like there's no blockage here. It's like whatever you will it to be, it will be. So what do you want? What do you want? You want love? You want money? You want change in the world? Change within yourself? Whatever you want, you've got it. You just got to ask for it. And I think you're learning that. Let's see what else. Acceptance. Like I said, just accepting things for the way that they are. And it's going to send out this field of energy that's going to attract the right ones to you. Friends. Because I feel like you may feel lonely at times. I get the feeling that You don't feel appreciated. You don't feel that you're getting in return what you put out. But you're okay with it. It's not like you're just sitting there being too upset about it or whatever. I feel you've accepted it for what it is. But something is bringing in people of like minds, of the way that you love, you'll be loved back in return. New beginnings, because you're moving past this dark place of confusion, illusion, breaking out of the matrix, and you're stepping into the green. You're stepping into the green. To me is like that heart space, and that's where I feel your soul revive. You know, it lives in that space of, we're all connected by that one thing, which is love, right? So there's a new beginning, possibly in love or just in life. You know, you're going to see things very different, I feel, within the next few weeks. Now let me get some clarifiers. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I was telling my daughter yesterday, yeah, a person can go spend $75,000 on a car, and then a new car comes out, and then a new car comes out, and your car depreciates every time you drive it. Like, people need to get back to, like, all of the external things meaning so much. They really don't. As long as you breathe and you have food and you have people, you're good. I think that's where the change comes in. It's like, I don't care that I don't have a $75,000 car, because I don't care what people think of me, you know? And I think this growth is happening a lot faster than you think. You're going to receive some kind of communication, whether that be from the spirit realm or from an actual person. Because there's a bird here flying above this man. And sometimes, for me, birds are my messengers. There'll be one that will just be super loud until I'm like, okay, I hear you. And then it goes away. Like, they're delivering certain messages at times. I'm like, okay, I hear you. And sometimes I don't want to know. You know, like, I don't want to hear that. But you're abundant. You are abundant. And the more that you can just fall into that abundance that you already possess, the more that it'll grow. It's like taking this one little seed of knowing, like, I've got everything I need. I mean, I have everything I want, but, you know, there's always new things to want. So as long as you sit in this, things are going to start to transform very quickly. Yeah. And for me, this is like, just the opportunities are endless. Like I was saying, like, ask for it and then take the steps to, like, create it. Find the people you can create it with, whether that just be in life. What makes you happy? Not what makes you look good, what makes you happy. And is it friendships? Is it family? And if those are the things, then put work into those things, right? If it's like your purpose in life, then put all of your effort and time into that. And then it will grow. Because I feel, instead of sitting at this dock waiting for it to come, it's like jumping on this surfboard and just riding the waves, right? Until the big one comes. And the more that you can do that, the more that your life's going to flourish. And I see really good things for you from this. Just keep planting those seeds, babe. They're not going unnoticed. You've been seen by the Most High. And you're good. So I would just, like, relax into that, because that growth is happening whether you see it or not. And they're like, congratulations. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Who said that? The Spice Girls? Huh, that's funny. Because Gracie calls me Sporty Spice. I mean, I get lonely too. I feel you. I understand that. But if I think about it, I'm never lonely. I'm never lonely. Because the observer is observing me at all times. I have plants, I have animals, I have all of that. But thank you for being here, boo. I appreciate you. Sporty. That's what Gracie called me one time, and it stuck. It's like, yeah. That's right. I've got my kids too, and they're grown, and I got my grandbaby, and we're gonna be the cat in the hat. But thank you again, Cece. I appreciate you. All right, what can I expect if I go to attend my friend's wedding in Punjab? I hope I said that right. Punjab. Let's see. What if you attend this friend's wedding in Punjab? I don't know if there's going to be people there that you don't get along with, or you just don't really deal with much. I feel like if you go and just focus on the reason why you're there, things will be okay. Um, Stay to yourself, because I feel like a lot of energy. I don't think this is necessarily your energy, it's the people there. Like, some people may feel jealous because they want to be the one to get married. Maybe some people are asking for help or a handout for something. And then, you're just there to watch your friends get married. But it's like I would just block out any kind of external energy during this, because there's a lot of people around, and a lot of them are just not in the best of vibes, right? So if you can just ignore all of the heaviness that's going on outside of you, you'll be okay. And I think you'll have a good time as long as you focus on the reasons why you're there, not the people that are there. And somebody might catch your eye, and that might be what upsets people. Or you catch their eye, whatever, and it upsets people. So it could go either way. But either way, as long as you stay chill, you'll be alright. I appreciate everybody. Everybody. Alright, why is my ex coming back with all he has done? He will keep his options. Because he can. I'm going to be honest. He's going to come back because he can. Because you let him. And he knows it. Unfortunately, sometimes that's the way it goes. Stop opening the door. Close the door. Leave the door shut. Just close it. Super glue it. Any kind of like cracks or whatever. Yeah. Cut that shit out. Just cut the shit out. No, he wants to talk, but... Y'all are just on two different levels. This is one of those where they're going to tell you everything that you want to hear. And you're going to be like, What did you say? They're going to say, I've been through a lot. I'm standing strong and I've elevated. I'm the boss now. They are not. This is all talk. I wish I could clarify it, but You're gonna be shocked to listen to them talk. Either that or this is saying like, let it fucking fall. Don't look back. You've grown past this person. Like, you want this, and this person is not that. Just let them go. Let them talk. You know, because I feel like your love is somewhere else. Yeah, he's gonna crawl in through like this, I don't know, like the underneath the door, I guess. So put like a towel there or something. I don't know. If you do happen to talk to them, make sure you tell them like, I don't want to fuck with you no more. Like, I'll listen to you or whatever, but I'm just not. Don't come back unless you want him to come back. Then I don't know. That's on you, boo. Aw, thank you. I love you being here. General love for my pally girl. My pally girl. What we doing? Let's use the rainbow deck. I feel like there's somebody that wants to give you love, right? They want to give you love. King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I think your spirit guides are trying to blend the two of you together or get you like in the right place at the right time. Could happen during Sagittarius season, the Temperance card. But King of Cups, I think he is Scorpio, so in between Scorpio and Sag season. Because you know she's holding 2 cups, and that's the 2 of Cups, right? So she's trying to put you all together. The right time. You see magic. Like aligning it in the universe. Like, okay, at this exact time, these 2 people are going to run into each other. What did I say? 2 of Cups. The guides are going to get this to you, boo. Somebody that things are changing. They're getting it together. It's coming. Don't lose faith. These people in this card just look so young and innocent. To only be that way again, right? They may make you feel younger. They may make you feel like just a kid again, is the energy I get from that. But hopefully that helps, my dearest friend Paula. I love you so much. Always. She said, okay. All right. Sounds good to me. Now, King of Cups, it doesn't have to be a water sign. Just somebody that envelops the emotional intelligence that the King of Cups has. Alright, CC Sag. Hopefully it's a doctor. Pal's like, I'm gonna get a doctor. I'm gonna get that doctor. Watch. Keep speaking it, Pal. Like, keep talking about it. Don't say hopefully. Just be like, it's the doctor. It's gotta be the doctor. You need to go chill in the waiting room or something at the hospital. Okay, I'm gonna turn this little death man's timer over and see if Crystal or CC Sad show up before it runs out. I love you bunches too, boo. I missed you. Where have you been? I thought you were on a date or something. Alima, the free list is closed for today, but I will be back on Wednesday. I am taking donations, but you don't have to donate. I'm just saying that if you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, jump on. I'll be happy to read for you another day. What's coming for you in love? Let's see, love. What is coming for Alma in love? This gives me you're going to get set up by somebody. Or somebody's going to talk to you about somebody else. There's definitely movement here. Be careful of your thoughts. This Queen of Swords kind of feels like, you see how the Queen of Cups is like headed towards this Chariot to get on, go find love. And this Queen of Swords is like, you better not, don't you do it. This could be your ego, right? This could be your ego telling you like, hey, hold off. You don't need love. You need to focus on something else. Whatever the negative thoughts you have in your head. True love doesn't exist. Men suck. Women suck. It all sucks. That kind of thinking will block you from being able to make it to this Chariot. But I think you will, because I got the Three of Cups and the Lovers here. So as long as you can overcome this stinking thinking, you're going to make it. And this could even be somebody in your life that is single, or they don't know much and they just are always putting their 2 cents in. Get past this blockage and you'll be very, very happy. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. She said I would have to be desperate to date Thomas. What the fuck? Oh, that's mean, Paula. You're lucky I'm not too famous, or he might be watching. That might hurt his feelings a little bit. Kirby, Philip. Oh, you're welcome, boo. Just be careful. There's something that's like, I don't know if it's thinking or the way that you speak or something. I don't know. But stay hopeful. You're right. Bye, Thomas. Bye. I hope you didn't tell him like that either. Like, man, I'm not desperate. Go find somebody else. She is breaking hearts left and right. That's the way we got to do it, right? She's a little rough, though, for a Virgo. I'm surprised. Philip, are you here? Because I know you wanted this reading, so if he doesn't show up, I'm just going to do a general for him. All right, let's see. Can you timestamp it for me, Jeannie? For Philip, he gets friend privileges. All right, let's see, Philip. We're going to go with the colorful deck for him, too. Okay, I'm not. Let's do the tattoo tarot, then. All right, Philip always wants to know general for the greatest and highest good. Shuffle these a few times. I got the Star and the Six of Wands. There's something you have your eye on that is going to end up being very successful, and that could be a job, a person, an idea, right? Keep finding that North Star. It's always good to have hope and faith for something, whatever that something is, because it puts you in a higher vibration of, I believe that there's more than what I can see, right? And it's going to end up being a victory for you, a win. So whatever that North is to you, like I said, it could be a combination. It could be job, money, a partner, whatever it is. Just keep focusing on that and putting effort into it. And the Hermit, it's funny the Hermit comes out, because the Hermit is like finding that star, like finding that light in the middle of darkness. What is it that shows you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not completely dark. So I think you've done the inside reflection on what does Philip want, what does Philip need. And so that's what's kind of putting that star out there for you to focus on, and navigate to in the midst of darkness or not understanding, or just trying to do better, or trying to feel better, trying to, make your life better. Because I feel like it's been pretty heavy for you. And I think the heaviness resides from the way that you think sometimes. Like, when one thing goes bad and you react to it, something else will go bad and you'll react to it. And I also feel you carry a lot of other people's burdens as well. So while you're in the dark looking at this star, you also need to lay these wands down, because whatever they are, they're heavy. They make you react negatively sometimes. They make you feel pressured and under some sort of constraint, right? The Hermit is free. This isn't free. This is literally like, the way that you're thinking is, no matter what I try, I come against a blockage, or no matter what I try, it's harder. And when you think that it's going to be hard, it will be, right? So it's kind of like looking at it from a different perspective. The stars in the sky, we don't got to do nothing to let them shine, right? They just do. And that's like with us, we can shine if we just let the rain nourish us, if we just let the air nourish us, right? It's finding that security, finding that Four of Wands, that place of comfort and peace. All this other stuff is external. All of this other stuff is stuff that you can surrender and be free from. But for some reason, I feel like up until this point, you've kind of held on to these things, and I'm not sure why. Maybe you didn't want to look at them and be like, oh, well, shit, I can lay that down. And so let go of 6 of them. So you'll have the 6 of Wands like I had in the beginning, the 4 of Wands, right? If you break them apart, it'll build success and a firm foundation. And that's where the Temperance comes in. Be patient with yourself. Like, we're not perfect. We do have days where we fall short of the glory. We do. But Spirit's working something out for you. Just keep trusting. Look at that. There's stars on the bottom again. You'll get there. I'm just going to leave it with that. Because it's a battle out there, right? But sometimes we got to look at how we are reacting to the battle. Are we leaning more to this side, or are we leaning more to that side? Either way, they both serve a purpose, right? So just lean into that understanding, like, it's cool, like, it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. Something big is going to happen during Scorpio season, in between Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius. So I would say during Aquarius season, you're going to start to feel a whole lot happier and healthier and confident and free. So that's what I got for you. Love you so much, my dearest Philip. And thank you for time stamping his reading. If you could just put it under the comments, I'd appreciate it. Man, we had a good one today. It was short, but we got through it. And the free listers, y'all didn't have to wait too long, which is good for a Monday, right? So I love you guys. I appreciate my mods for always showing up for me, my friends, because I really do consider y'all my friends, and I do care about each and every one of you. So I appreciate y'all for spending time with me, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. And I'm gonna be posting November readings probably this weekend. Oh wait, hold on. Delaquisha donated. Hold on. I went through my whole exit speech and donation went off. Okay, Delaquisha, what would you like to know, my boo? She's like, no, wait. Yes, I'll be back on Wednesday. Everything will go back to normal unless I say, I'll let y'all know in advance if something changes. It was fast, but I have a donation now, so we'll sit here for another minute. I just, sometimes I change them because I got other stuff going on that needs to be addressed or whatever, so think she's typing. Let's give her a minute. I mean, you can. I'm not gonna turn down the donations, but it was just funny. I made it almost till I clicked that button, and everybody's like, "Hey, wait, come back here." Delicretia, where are you at? You gotta show up, because if not, I'm just gonna give you your money back. Or hold it till next one. She probably thought I turned it off. I don't know. Are y'all ready for this? Man, Scorpio season. I just feel it. It's gonna be an interesting one. I might have to return it to you, boo. Come on. Show up. Show up. There you are. I was like, I knew she had to be here. Okay, how does, after y'all talked in person, I was looking good. He kept hugging you. What a shit. Okay. Let's see. What the hell? Oh, swords. Like, he may have been mad, right? He may have been like, fuck that girl, I'm not fooling with her no more, whatever. And then, like, he sees you and he's like, you remember when? Do you remember when we did this? It's like all the thoughts flood back and he's like, I just want to touch her. He wants to move into calmer waters now. 2 6s. 66 could be significant. Yeah, he saw you looking good. He did. 9 of Pentacles. Like, you had that feather hat going for you. Like, you're abundant. You're doing things. You don't need him. He sees it. But what's he gonna do with it? That's what I want to know. He's gonna plant a seed. He wants to plant a seed. He wants to plant his seeds in your garden because that 9 of Pentacles plus this Pentacle, 10 of Pentacles. Is he serious? I don't know about Willie. What is going on with this man? Let's get the shiny deck. Hold on. He just wants to get closer. You see that? I want to get closer. Let's build something together. Are you serious though, Willie? Are you serious? Let's see. I mean, that's kind of serious. The Fool. I'd be careful though, because it's almost like, the way I get it is, something about you relieves him from this. And this could be the lack of you, right? This could be like, oh, we've been on a long journey, me and her. We've been there, we done that. We wrote the book. But I want to move past that. But I also get the feeling that he may not be ready to let go of the baggage that he has to let go of in order to be the Fool. Because the Fool does not carry baggage. The Fool is free and clear of that baggage. So that kind of concerns me a little bit, but He says he loves you. But you know what card just flipped out? You saw that, right? It just flew out. Upside down. I just don't want him to use your love for him against you. So be careful of that. Because I almost didn't take this because it just kind of fell out there, but maybe he's overcoming this. I'm not sure. There's a lot of majors here, so something big is going on in this connection. My eye is twitching. What does that mean? Does it mean something? Because he's hoping y'all will start a new world together. But I'm going to be real with you. I'm always going to keep it real with you. I get that he's selling you a dream right now. He's going to sell you a dream. Or try to. Don't. Make sure when he does say these things or start to make these movements, make sure he's serious. Make sure the actions are matching what he says. That he's just not trying to get you away from your own happiness, your own light, because I think you found it. And there could be something bigger on the other side of this. This might be a chance for closure. Who knows? Either way, you're going to be fine. Just don't let the dark drag you back to the dark, because then it takes so much further to get to the light. I hope that makes sense. But I love you. No, I did get your question, love. Philip, yours was time-stamped, love. Philip, I already did your reading, love. It's time-stamped. Yeah, I mean, you can tell, like I said, he looked abundant. Like, he wanted to plant seeds. Something about, like, being around you made him just get over all the conflict in his head. He was, like, fantasizing about where this could go. So, that was the question. I mean, I didn't really see much more except for, like, it makes him want to do more. It makes him want to, like, capture you. I hope that sounded right. You donated, Stephanie? I didn't even see it. Oh, thank you. He loves you. I mean, I'm not going to say that he doesn't, but he loves you from his understanding of what love is. And some people, you know, they don't quite understand what love is. They say that's the feeling they feel when it's love, but they don't quite get it. And I'm not saying he's a bad person, because I don't feel that. I just feel you may be a little further advanced, I guess, or like, I don't know. I just feel he wants you to be on his level to make it more comfortable for him, if that makes any sense. But yes, Philip, go back and watch it, because I promise you it was a good one. Alright, Stephanie. Will Mike's insecurities and ego cause a major issue in a relationship, if any? Or is it something he would have outgrown with him? Time he goes. You know what? I'm going to pull some cards of like what he would say, because sometimes that'll tell a lot. So we're going to start with that. Let's see. From his soul. Let's see. I miss hearing your voice. Okay, this to me is ego. I think he's trying to push me away from this. Okay, I'm going to keep these three because these two, this to me feels like some bullshit, honestly, because I've never seen him in a committed anything. But the fact that he says, I can't be with you, but at the same time wants you back, and the trust thing, I'm going to get more. I just wanted to kind of see if he said anything about the ego. But let's see. What kind of growth has he undergone? Yeah, cards from another deck in there. You're welcome, Delicutia. I mean, I understand. I get it. The cards are trying to fall out into my lap. Okay. Like, I don't know why these cards came out. To me, this is saying, like, when you two met each other, were in a relationship, he was hopeless. He had no, like, motivation in life, really. He just was going along with what, I mean, y'all could have been younger too. He was confused, his judgment was cloudy, he could have been under like the influence of substances and unbalanced spiritually, like just a hot mess. It does show him releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away from these things. But I feel that had to happen because you two have unfinished business that we still have to bring things to resolve and discuss, or we have things to dissolve and discuss, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm going to do some tarot and try to see like what kind of growth I can see, because I do see he's letting go of those parts of himself, but let's see. I see him being more honest. Like, this could have been like his aha moment where he really realized how hopeless he was. Realized that, like, if I continue going down the same path that I've always gone down, I'm going to end up at the same place. So, it's like taking the sword and saying, you know what, I know the truth now. So, it's like a self-realization. And when you finally get to the place where you realize that you were the problem, you got to change that, right? So I think that's like just saying that's what he's done. Like, he's done it even though it's been hard. And he may still be a little guarded, but it shows like he's, you know, standing pretty tall. Like, he's a lot closer to God now. He's a lot closer to his internal guide. Like, he was headed in the wrong direction. And I feel like he's very ashamed of whatever happened. Like, it's hard for him to face those things because it hurts. And I also feel like he wants to charge into you for this commitment. I feel like he's going to communicate these things to you. But he has an internal feeling that maybe that's why those cards came out where you say, I can't be with you. I'm within a committed relationship. He could be digesting the fact that, like, time might run out before I get it together. So, hopefully that helps. Lador, we don't have any more donations, babe. This was the last one. Unless you would like to donate. Yeah, to me it didn't feel right. To me it felt like a deflection. So, that's why I kind of feel like it was something that was said that It's almost like he has this feeling that when he comes back, you're gonna be with somebody else, and he might be right. I mean, because whatever I just read for you before, it definitely looks like somebody's coming into your orbit very soon that could potentially be the person, but we'll see. That's why I said, Mike, better hurry up. Man, I think it's a Houston thing. These men in Houston have huge egos, huge egos. And I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them, they walk around here. This is the home of the players and the pimps, blah, blah, blah. Boy, sit your ass down. Ain't nobody worried about no player or pimp anymore. Like, we grew out of that stuff in like 20s, 30s. West Side and all that. I'm gonna stop, but you know what I'm saying, Stephanie. These men in Houston. What? And thank you, Lador. I appreciate you, love. Sometimes we have to go through the hurt to learn. All right, Lador, whatever you want to know, let me know. Well, he showed me the Ten of Swords if you do, so he'll be hurt for sure. What was your question, Lador? What? Teresa and Marge's karma. What they did to you. Ooh. Let me see. I'm trying to decide between this one or the shadow deck. Hold on. I want to make sure I pull from the right ones. Give me a second. Alright, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna pull Dark Mirror for both of them. Because I feel like this is gonna give me the best vibe that I can intuit off of. Let's see, so let me see for Teresa first. What kind of karma do we see? Okay, now show me Marja. Okay. So for Teresa, what I'm getting is she's gonna long for something in particular. She's gonna long for it, and she's gonna waste her life waiting for this thing, and she's gonna be caught in a very dark cycle where she has no color, she has no life, I feel that she might even get ill or just lifeless almost. Like there is no reason to live except for this one thing that she cannot have. Now, the other girl. Hold on. You gotta read it a certain way. Whatever she did to you, it says she's trading today for tomorrow. So whatever she got from you or whatever happened between the two of you, she basically sacrificed her future for the whatever that she got in that moment. And she knows it was wrong. She might undergo having an entity attached to her to where she wonders if like she's in like she's being controlled by something other than herself, because she's become what it is that she dislikes the most. That's a heavy energy. I don't like that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, let's see, Teresa. Tell me more about this. And that's exactly what I said. She's not gonna, I mean, she's always gonna long for this. This will never be her present moment. She'll always be sitting here waiting for it. Unless, I mean, I guess she's human, so she has the chance to change that perspective, but yeah, she's gonna be in a state of like, just wait. Always waiting. Okay, now the other girl got the Queen of Wands. I think she used her looks to get what she wanted, or maybe even like a sexual thing. I don't know. All I know is like her karma is going to be she'll never find this stability, this place of feeling her true self. Like she'll never be her true self. I mean, at least from what I see. She doesn't know who she is. It feels like a very lost soul. Like she doesn't even know who she is anymore. And that's her karma. So I hope that answered your question. I need some sage right now. I mean, you don't know what kind of hell it feels like to want something that you'll never have, and that's all you can think about. That's hell on earth, literally. And then for the other person to never know who she is because she's out there doing so much dirt and dirtiness that she literally sold her soul, basically, for whatever she could get in that one moment. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what was done, and I'm sorry that it happened to you. That's all I'm going to say. And like, the one thing I will say is I'd quit focusing so much on what other people's getting as far as karma is concerned, and just know that good karma is coming for you. So try to flip it and transmute it, because like the way I'm feeling right now with their energies is very deep heaviness. And I don't wish that on anybody. I'm sorry, I just don't. And so I think the best thing for you to do is be grateful for what you learned from it. Grateful that you were shown soon enough and you aren't still friends with these people. Take the blessings from it, take the lessons from it, and try to stay as positive as possible. I mean, I always say pray for your enemies. because they're the ones that need it, honestly. But yeah. And like I said, I'm sorry that that happened. I adore. I'm sorry. I always do that. Why do I call you Lador? Anyways, um, karma is coming. I think this Scorpio season for a lot of people, and I just pray we all make it through it because you know it can be really heavy when karma hits. But I think my tribe, we ain't gotta worry about it. We got the good karma coming, so we'll focus on that. Oh, Stephanie, I got you thinking now. What you thinking about? Those crazy. Oh, about the new person? I know, right? I'm excited for you. You need a new person. Let's get Ron and man, you know what I've been doing? I've been doing all kinds of stuff to just step into this new world, you know? I've been exercising and doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm ready for the new girl. Me too. No, karma is good and bad. It's almost like justice. Justice is karmic justice, right? If you put in good, you get good back. You put in bad, you get it back. So, you know, we all got karma, whether good or bad. It's what keeps us going. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Jean. Damn, we ended early today. And you showed up, so thank you. Do you want me to read for you? You were on my list. But now I'm like, damn it. No, I understood what you were saying. I get it. But I think spirit knows that, so spirit's gonna make sure this is a connection that you can say no to Mike if you get into it. That feeling that you had with him that was so intense and so soul wrenching. This person is gonna get you. Like it's gonna feel different, but it's gonna feel the same. You understand? Hey, Denise. Right? Go ahead, Denise. I'm still here. Might as well. Y'all keep catching me at the end. Or I'll be back on Wednesday, so whatever works best for you. Jean said, hurry up. You know that happened the last time I tried to close it out. It was like I got a donation. My Cash App went ching. I was like, oh shit. But if you're going to, let me know, because if not, I'm gonna end it. Okay, I'm gonna turn my little timer on. You see the timer? When it runs out, we done. Unless I get a donation. Okay. I'm putting the timer on you. But you said you were, so I'm waiting. Okay, thank you, Denise, for your 2 questions. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to cut the live off. If somebody wants to donate. Alright, Denise, let me know. What's your questions, my love? No, I know. I'm trying not to cut people off the live. It went by fast. Hey, Christy. She had time. She had time. The timer was still running, so. What do you have to look forward to in the future? Let's see. What does Denise have to look forward to in the future? Sorry if there's noise in the background. My son does TikTok and YouTube, so sometimes it gets a little crazy. So if y'all hear it, that's why. You got a bunch of major arcanas here. Something big is going on for you. And I think it has to do with... It gives me like a calling you have, something you do in your career, something you're working on, or I feel the okay with the Hermit and the Two of Wands. It's like you figured out that enlightenment is your path, right? You're moving past the ego. You're healing those parts of yourself that say, I need $1 million home and one of them ugly Tesla trucks. I gotta have one of those. You've overcome that, right? You've done the healing. So Temperance is like blending it all together, right? And because you come out as the Queen of Coins, this could be a wife, right? You could have marriage to look forward to. Those cups she blends is the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine together. And so something that's going on that you don't see, right? You've put in your part. You've decided enlightenment is the path for you. You don't want to live in the dark anymore. And within that, you become very secure. But the higher ups have seen it too. So they're like, okay, I know what she wants. So whatever you found within this lantern of yours, or whatever you find in this lantern of yours that is your star, this is what's like trying to put you in the right place at the right time, right? Let's see what else we get though. I think you fought against letting go of something or walking away from something, but I think you also gotten it's like, my security is the most important thing. Everything else is just a headache. I don't need that. So whatever the headache was, you got rid of it. And that could have been anything, a bad job, a family member, whatever. And it's kind of set you in a place of maybe starting again in whatever area it was. But you come in pretty strong just as long as you stay consistent with whatever it is you're doing. Things will be fine. If it's the person that you want this with, it seems like they're coming in, they'll date you, they're gonna romance you a little bit. I don't necessarily like the Knight of Cups for like a relationship reading, but I kind of feel like you're gonna have your choice here. Whatever you want, as long as you keep being this. I feel you're very humble. I feel you're very nurturing. I feel you would do anything for the people you love. Spirit's going to present you with the options, right? But you may come across having to choose between one thing and another. So it could be your job or your purpose or creative project. I don't know, a family member. But you'll make the right decisions. And Spirit's kind of saying, stay out of your head. We got you. There's nothing to worry about. I think maybe Spirit's saying stay more grounded, go outside, get in the grass, do whatever you can, because I feel you have a tendency to overthink things sometimes, which makes it harder to understand the true essence of what's being manifested into your life, I guess you could say. Um, and that's really where this choice lies, though. Are you going to live a peaceful life and be thankful for what you got? And if something leaves, let it. If something comes, let it. Because it's literally the divine is working you through this to provide you with this. So just surrender everything else is kind of what I'm getting. Something good is coming, whether that be like somebody matching you in this place, or it's you growing up and just finding your purpose and like investing into something, growing something, um, whether that be love or money. But don't overthink it. It's not everything you want is a reality already. So I feel like there's celebration in the future for you too, with friends, a partner. But I think like it's celebrating you in some way. So whatever that is, you're gonna enjoy it. And I honestly feel because this card fell out, you're gonna have the love you deserve and desire. Those Two of Cups are on there. Something about twos. So 222, you could be seeing that a lot. Or 2222. So hopefully that helps. Samuel's current energies. Okay, Samuel's current thoughts. Let's see. He feels this pull towards you. Like he can't explain it. Got a lot of love for you too. And you don't really have to do much, but you do, because you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. That's crazy. You got all the eights here. I feel like he's revisiting the idea of investing into this, because it's like you two keep finding each other. You two keep coming back together. So there's got to be something important about that. And it's the love that you have, right? 888 could be significant for you too. But I do feel you have options. I don't think you're just... Or he may think you have options. But if he does invest with the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, it could equal the Ten of Pentacles. But he's got to do something about it, is what I'm getting. But I've got the Sun, so you make him super happy. Let's see what else. I'm just tripping on the 888 here. I definitely feel he goes back and forth in his mind right now, like, how is this going to end? Where is this going to go? But something about it is like he's got to be open to you. And I feel there's some kind of regret regarding like the past and how he's kind of held his feelings back. But it was because he was confused. he's thinking about balancing the scales because I think in the past he didn't invest as much as you did. So there's something he wants to balance out between the two of you. Like, you've always given way more. And look what's at the bottom of the Ten of Cups. Ten of Swords, transmutation, Sun. It's just crazy because with this Two of Pentacles saying, like, is a relationship what I want? Because if I don't choose it, I'm going to end up hurting myself, right? Because you make him super happy, which we saw in the other thing, but I don't think he's fully decided yet. But I feel like that's what he wants, and that's his feelings. He feels a lot for you. He may not understand it yet, why he feels a lot for you, but he does. He's not sure where it's going to go. But you don't either. We don't never know how things are going to go, because us humans are very temperamental people. And I think that's where the majority of problems in relationships lies. People not willing to take accountability, but on a soul level, I definitely feel like this. What's funny is, remember I showed you the sun? The moon's underneath it. And to me, this is like a divine pairing. But this divine pairing is one that really doesn't ever quite cross paths, right? It's like one of those hit or miss connections. There's a strong connection there when they pass through. But I don't think it ever sticks. But one can't work without the other. It's a weird dynamic. So that might be something for you. Moon and Sun. Leo and Pisces. But I hope that helped. The one thing is that's where people like mistake it, right? It's like, oh, I want to be single so I can enjoy my life. But you can't enjoy your life with another person. Like, it's just as enjoyable, or it can be. But anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you all for... Oh, you have a question. Okay, Jean, what is your question? I'm glad. Thank you for popping up at the very end. I appreciate you, love. Okay, so the baby is going to be the Cat in the Hat, and me and my daughter are going to be thing 1 and thing 2. No, Christy did not donate. And he was Batman for the Halloween festival. What are you going to dress up for Halloween, Jean? It's gonna be cute. We're turning off the lights in my house, but I'm not necessarily hiding. He gotta go trick-or-treating. He looks so cute. Now that he's like wobbling, walking, it's gonna be so fucking hilarious. And him wearing a Cat in the Hat costume, it's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna have to take a video and put it on here, but the Invisible Woman, hell yeah. That's me on most of the time. I can't be what I normally am, so I gotta get out. That's thing 1. Well, anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here, and it's been amazing. I hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. Oh, it's been Halloween for a year at my house. No, but Kinda. I can't wait till you have kids so I can ask you about what they're wearing. I love you guys. See you on Wednesday.